Hello and welcome to another Entertainment video. It's Art here with the book review for Delta V by Daniel Suarez, the first in the Delta V duology. I read this about 3 to 4 years ago. The review for it was outside and it was loud. So that's why we're doing this one inside, plus it's much colder. But I'm re-reviewing this because I'll be reviewing the second piece of the duology here pretty soon, and that is Critical Mass. Delta V, I forgot that Delta V started off with such a gut-wrenching scene of the main character, Jonathan Tighe, losing his mentor in a climbing accident, and rewatching it on the plane to go to how Delta V really gets started. Every time I think of Delta V, I think of at least the training part of the mission. I think of a military barracks plus the cross between like Moonraker, the scene from Moonraker when Bond goes to Hugo Drax's compound for the first time and sees all the astronauts training and all that. That's what I think of that scene. Plus the complete globalization of space travel that as well is seen. Jeff Gerner still does a wonderful job in the audiobook format, although I still do wish that for female characters they would get a female narrator and put in space sounds like they do in Star Wars novels and now the newer Star Trek novels. I just think it would add a depth of realism that is missing a little bit. But Daniel Suarez's use of hard sci-fi or hard science to propel his hard sci-fi forward, and it's just a little bit set a little bit in our future, is on point. His writing is, of course, on point. When the 8 astronauts go up into space, space itself ratchets the tension. The things that happen on the spaceship and the space in space in general ratchet up the tension tenfold from what happens on the ground, even though what happens on the ground is both gut-wrenching and grueling at the same time. Daniel Suarez has a unique knack to tell a science fiction story with complete utter respect for science, fact, and truthfulness. Complete groundedness in reality, to the point that even though we follow the main character, James Tighe, we feel that everyone he meets has a complete and utter life outside of what's on the page. They're completely living their life as normal, off the page and off screen, if you will. And that is what makes Daniel Suarez's science fiction stand out to me. John Scalzi is a nice bridge into easy science fiction, and if you're new to science fiction, I recommend John Scalzi. If you love science fiction, then Daniel Suarez is your man, because not only does he get science fiction and Delta V and his other books like Influx, Kill Decision, Damon and Freedom, and Freedom, just to name a few. Not only do those books great, and they've gotten 5 stars on this channel for a reason. They're also grounded in science fact that you can actually look up and see where he extrapolated his fiction from. And that's what propels good hard sci-fi forward. He is a master classman in his class, in my opinion. And let's face it, that's what you guys come here for. Let me know in the comments down below if you've read Delta V or anything else by Daniel Suarez. But once again, it is a read it, own it, love it on my scale. It is a 5 out of 5 on my scale. As a matter of fact, I even listened to it twice before Delta V, or before Critical Mass came out, pardon me. Before Critical Mass came out to finish the duology. And I'll probably, a couple of years from now, do a duology re-review and see if they stand the test of time. My guess is they will, because he grounds it in fact, and that's what makes this science fiction so important and so poignant. It's taken from our present and pushed forward, and he extrapolates what the next leap will be. That's what makes his science fiction so damn good and so important. So for me, he comes with the highest of recommendations. He comes, believe me, you'll be finding excuses to read and or listen to Delta V and other Daniel Suarez books, because they're so well thought out, they're so well paced, they don't really slow down, they move with a breadth of let's keep the reader's attention, which most authors, even in science fiction, don't really have at times, but he most certainly does. So, before I gush on too long, and before I give away way too much of the plot, I always keep these book reviews and book reviews spoiler free, and that is my goal, because I want you to go and read it and have an experience with the book yourself. So, without further ado, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. And without further ado, happy reading. I'll see you again soon. And peace.